Good morning and welcome. If you have the courage to do so, please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, but especially share, because if you do that, I argue that within 2 years, we can say with very much confidence that we are indeed a government of, by, and for the people. Truth is the power to convict or condemn. Go to my webpage, fightfordecency.com, and you'll see what I mean by that. Now, having said all that, I wanted to follow up a little bit on last night's video on how it was that there's no Republican right now running for office that is saying that they will accept only small donations from working class people. And at the end of that, I said, who's it going to be? Which Republican will do that? Don't you find it odd that all these, not one Republican, now again, correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, there's no Republican that'll say that, and only a few Democrats that would. Now, what does that say about the corruption in our electoral system? How it is that wealthy individuals with their money have their own primary, and when they get done, then they give it to us, and we're supposed to call that democracy. And what we end up with is choosing between the lesser of two evils. I argue that you cannot, with good conscience, vote for anyone who is accepting money from the unholy trinity: bankers, corporations, and oligarchs. You can't, not with good conscience. So I argue that you shouldn't even vote. And if you go vote for that person that says, I'll take your money, hardworking person, and only your money. You see how that works? Now, when you think about the strategy that we're putting forth on fighting back to get our country with power, what does that say about the Republicans in the midterms and accepting money? What I see, if we do this right, when we do this, because we will succeed, because now it's a matter of conscience for every individual in America. If they really want their country back from this indecency, you will fight. And what I see is a sweep on both the Democrats and the Republicans. Those who win the office in the midterms is going to win it for a very short time, because we will have the power to pass free and fair elections. And where are they going to stand when we get free and fair elections? We're going to remember them. No. You accepted money from the unholy trinity. You don't represent me. You represent an unholy trinity. This is how we're going to do it. Neighborhood by neighborhood. Fight for decency.